Let's talk fathers because some of y'all, and it might be y'all, got issues. Hold on a second. With my post about the fathers. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Cause if y'all ain't mad about one thing, it's something the entire fuck else. Like it's crazy to me that people can be so fucking miserable all the time. So I said who's missing because I just wanted y'all to name any additional black men that were not on here. Child, I did not make this, but I'm the one that posted it, right? So you got all these men here. It says when you have a strong black father, who cares about you? This is the outcome. Obviously, we were talking about famous people, but the colored community always got to be asses and say, oh, so if you have a father, then you'll become a multimillionaire. Well, clearly not, because y'all out here fighting for motherfuckers that wouldn't lift a finger for you. So no, that's clearly not what I'm saying. Clearly, we can see that all of these people are famous, but y'all want to be dickheads and think that you're so fucking funny and being obtuse. Fine. See where that gets you, right? Everybody, not everybody, many of people got issue with Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Not y'all. Some of y'all, not y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You be the same pro-black motherfuckers trying to talk about what somebody else is saying. I don't see y'all with all that smoke for that bitch that was talking about Jamie Foxx, but because we went and named all the women who technically are coons based off of her logic, y'all all got y'all's panties in a bunch. Because as long as it's a black woman that goes to marry outside of a black man, it's all good in the hood. Yeah, sis, go, sis. Yeah, sis, go, sis, right? Jamie Foxx is a coon, according to that bitch. He's got his third baby mama pregnant. He can go over there and get his money from them. Get those white people to give you the money. While she's up on this white ass app of Instagram. But I digress on that. I'll let that slide for right now. Dang, what y'all be saying when it's Venus and Serena and Ketanji and all the rest of them. Interesting how that worked. But as soon as it's Bronny James, it's a problem. Soon as it's child, who is it? Lord have mercy. Shannon Sharp, it's a problem. Any black man that goes and deals with a white woman or a woman that's not black, it's a problem. They hate their moms, they hate themselves. Well, guess what, bitches? Y'all hate y'all's fathers, which probably is true. Clearly, that's probably true. You hate your fathers, you hate your uncles, you hate your nephews. By the same logic, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Y'all want equality, right? Equality. Okay. So if Jamie Foxx is a coon and all these black men that deal with people who are non-black women, then through the transitive property, the same is the same for black women who date outside of their race. Now, y'all like to give big ups and be like, we doing it, child. Just like the lady that said, when I see a black woman with a white man, I know that she did everything that she could with black men. When I see black men with white women, I'm like, you don't like your mother. You're dumb logic. That's dummism. Shout out to dummism. Anything that makes yourselves feel good, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's illogical. It doesn't make sense. That's why y'all down there in the damn soda with the Black Lives Matter lady fighting for white people. Y'all don't find a problem with that. But y'all, I guess y'all thought that Black Lives Matter group really does love black people. When the last time they showed up to do shit for anybody black? Nothing. Waiting for the oppressor to do something, then they show up because they can get paid off of that and for y'all's chaos. Y'all fall for the same shit. It's wash, rinse, repeat. Y'all think that shit is working? What's changed? I want somebody to let me know what's changed. Is all that working? How has your life changed? Year by year, I'm just interested in seeing if anything's changed. Are you any richer? Are you any closer to any of these people up here telling you what to do and how to feel? You any closer to where they are monetarily? No? Keep listening to them, though. I'm sure it'll change one of these days, right? Back to Joe. First of all, this is a whole different time in life. I know y'all like to use today's stupid standards and apply it back here. It don't work that way. I mean, it looks like it has worked specifically for people like Bill Cosby. And it looks like who did I say yesterday? Jermaine Jackson. Y'all can just say whatever. dig all the way back from when people should have known what was going on in 2025 and 2026. Now they're being called to the carpet to be held accountable by today's standards, based off of when standards were not that. And y'all think that shit is okay. So when it comes back to bite you, which it always does, we don't want to hear it. Okay? Joe Jackson is how plenty of fathers were back then. Okay. Let's not act like none of us like to be reprimanded, specifically hit, beat, none of that. None of that. None of that. But maybe, just maybe, if you crows would have let the fathers discipline your kids that are out on the corner talking about my mama said, but my mama said, but my mama said, then maybe you wouldn't have 4 gremlins now getting life in prison, about to give that prison the best sweat equity they've had in a long, long time, since their elder population of prisoners are aging out. Maybe if you took more time to be a part of their lives and worry about what they're doing instead of worrying about what other people are doing on the internet and being in the business of somebody else or going after niggas that don't really want you at the end of the day, then maybe your kids would have a fighting chance. Because y'all don't care about these damn kids. Y'all don't care about these damn kids. And yet, y'all love to big up single motherism. Single mothers, I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom. Y'all love that title. I don't know why, but y'all like it. We love it. But all y'all do is complain. Y'all out here on Mother's Day complaining about being a fucking mother. Where they do that at? Oh yeah, you crazy bitches, okay? You with your kids, you wanted your kids, you kept your kids to yourself, you won't let the father see your kids, you X them out of their lives, you lying about your kids, whatever it is. And then y'all complaining about being a mother on Mother's Day because all your kid got you was some perfume that you don't even wear or something like that. Imagine complaining like that. Imagine if you maybe vetted someone first, got married, and then had kids and had a whole home and build something up to leave them instead of leaving them with debt and having to get a GoFundMe or putting the cable in their name because your credit sucks and you ain't got shit. Now I know I'm going to the extreme, but there's plenty of people that's doing some of that dumb shit, right? So you're failing over and over and over again. Joe Jackson disciplined his kids. I ain't seen the movie. I know the damn story. I don't need to see the movie to know the story. It may have been a bit excessive, but he produced a whole family of successes. A whole family of successes. So y'all thought that Catherine, no shade against Catherine Jackson in any way, shape, or form. Shout out to her. So did y'all think that Catherine would be able to do it? Bueller? So the man stays, it's a problem. The man leaves, it's a problem. So just admit that men are a problem unless you're trying to fuck them or trying to hang on to one that don't want you. Because that seems to be the theme, honestly. You think getting pregnant by Nug is going to keep him, and he ain't got shit already. He ain't about shit, but you still want to do that shit. Then he moved on to the next one. Then you allowing your bastards to be out here doing team takeovers. And now they're finally going to start charging y'all, which they should. Long overdue. But it's even a bunch of dudes that got a problem with Joe Jackson. Well, guess the fuck what? Go back in time and change history. How about that? I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Because y'all will find a reason to be mad and upset about anything just to be difficult and combative. And that's all in. The whole ass fucking family is famous and rich and relevant. Y'all still mad. Oh, well, Joe Jackson. You need some discipline in your fucking life. Not only probably for your funky ass kids, but probably for your ass too. Whoever said that shit, you're included. But let me go over here. Back to this one where Welcome to the Culture put this interview up with Venus. It says Venus Williams' father steps in as a reporter tries to make her doubt herself. This is why Black fathers are important. Now, we know that you hating hoes don't like males, again, unless you're trying to fuck. Other than that, You don't, because you think that you're in charge. And you show and prove that you're not in charge of much, and you don't do well with many of things as judged by statistics, which you like to ignore. That's why you allow that bitch to sit up here and say Jamie Foxx is a coon. He's a success. He an actor. He a singer. Child, he play instruments. He a good looking man. He survived his accident. He's sitting up here living his damn life. He ain't got no criminal kids. Shout out to Corinne, who just got married. Shout out to her. Y'all still mad. How the fuck are you mad at some shit like that? Oh, that's right. Because he's got his third white woman pregnant, child. Well, what we would say is if whoever got y'all pregnant, fuck y'all. Jamie Foxx, he got somebody else pregnant. Fuck him. I don't care. I don't care. Why y'all care so much? Y'all be so engulfed in celebrities' lies that you say dumb shit like we're going to cheat due to Meg being cheated on. Y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all don't think that's strange? You really don't run that through your brain and say it out of your mouth and say, you know what, that sounds crazy. Because one, I don't know Meg and she don't know me. Two, you're never going to know Meg and she's never going to know you. Three, Meg don't give a fuck about you. I don't know why you give a fuck about her. Just buy her music and show up where she needs you to. That play, you know how I know she don't care about you? First of all, I already know. Second of all, she said, I'm not going to finish this play. So even though you bought these tickets to see me, you ain't going to see me. Y'all don't look at it that way. Y'all willing to crash out over people you don't know and won't put half of that effort into the nigga that fucked you and gave you a damn kid. You chose him. Child, you chose him. And then when there's a decent father that takes care of their kids and pushes them the way that they need to, just like the man that we watched the other day that made that little boy pull that bike up into the porch. Oh my God, my poor baby, his mom. I'm crying watching all of this. Oh my God, bitch, let that man care for that kid. Shut the fuck up. What are you crying for? He ain't bleeding. He ain't maimed. He ain't being knocked between the washer and the dryer. He's being made to clean up after himself. Y'all are so piss poor punk asses that you don't even want your own fucking husband / baby's father, I don't know which one it is, to discipline your kid now. If you don't do it when they're young, you think you're going to turn around and do it when they're 7 damn teen? Dumbasses. Dummism. You think you're going to do it once they 5th damn teen? Dummism. Y'all ain't learned that shit yet? Y'all ain't learned that shit yet? Y'all don't listen. And then you be crying on the internet. Oh, we're going to get to that in a second. Let me go ahead and let this play. Hold on. When the world starts asking young Black girls to shrink, second guess themselves, or carry the weight of everyone else's expectations, a strong father's voice can become armor. Y'all always complaining about this shit right here. They don't want us to be ourselves. They don't want us to wear our own hair. They don't like this about us. We need the crown act. Well, maybe if you got some fucking confidence, maybe you would stop being so damn stupid and you could move through life instead of being miserable every day. It says there's a reason this moment with Venus Williams and her father, Richard Williams, still resonates so deeply. A reporter tried to plant doubt to make her question herself before she even had the chance to fully bloom, and her father stepped in immediately. Not with hesitation, not with fear, but with protection, belief, and certainty. That kind of presence matters. Just like the dude that was disciplining his son to clean up after himself and take that bike up and put it away. Black fathers are so often erased from the conversation, stereotyped, or only mentioned when absent. But moments like this remind people of the power of a father who is emotionally present, vocal, protective, and deeply invested in his children's confidence. Richard Williams didn't just help raise champions, he protected his daughters. Only dummies practicing dummism will have a problem with a father who's trying to raise his kids.
You know you. Very confident.
I'm very confident.
You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
Maybe if you don't mind. And let me tell you why. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But you keep going on and on.
Listen, we can't keep it interrupting. I mean, if you want...
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child.
And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she say something, we don't talk.
I know I can beat her.
You know it. Very confident.
I'm very confident.
You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
And if you don't mind, and let me tell you why. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But you keep going on and on.
But so we can't keep it interrupting. I mean, if you want,
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she say something, we don't talk.
I know I can beat her.
Shout out to Richard Williams. She is happy as a pig in shit. She happy as a pig in shit. She ain't scared of shit. She ain't worrying about shit because she know her father got her. I know a lot of you hating assholes don't know that. I get it. You don't know that. Blame your fucking mom. But if you would like something different and you would like a man to come to you when you're on the side of the fucking road because you ran out of gas, then this is what you need to have happen. It's not my fault that you can't find this because you're looking in the wrong places. I tell you what, maybe if you listen a little more to people that have some real information instead of going to Kendra Gilliam's and all the other dumbass places that y'all be going, following fucking Meg Thee Stallion, listening to Cardi fucking B and making excuses for that shit. But you got a problem with Joe fucking Jackson, Brazen, all those infamous, famous ass people. Kiss my ass and go to hell, okay? Because that's ridiculous damn list. While y'all down there fighting a minute damn soda for motherfuckers who clearly were scamming and now being called the fuck out. And again, those motherfuckers wouldn't do shit to help y'all. They never do. They never have. And now that's why January 6th rioters are about to get reparations. And y'all can see them be mad about that because you listen to the wrong motherfuckers and you doing the wrong shit that ain't gonna make no damn difference. But y'all, roll on. Have the fuck at it. Moving on, child. Moving on. D, thank you, boo. He said mad because they can't be baby and mama number 3. Oh, for Jamie Foxx. They don't even want Jamie Foxx. That's the part that makes it. Child, when was the last time you heard some woman talking about, ooh, I can't wait till Jamie Foxx comes to town? I ain't never heard that. Jamie Foxx, no shade against him, is not at the top of the line of black women be like, oh, can't wait to see Jamie Foxx. I'm waiting out back for Jamie Foxx. No. You've never heard it. I don't care what y'all say. You've never heard it. No shade against him. He's a handsome man. He can sing his ass off. He's a great actor. But please, let's be honest. Please.